Well, it may be the wrong time to tell a lot of folks in the Middle West about the beauties of winter, but Charles Kuralt, a daring fellow when on the road, does just that.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Well, it turns out to be true. You can't go for a sleigh ride without laughing. And least of all if you're Carroll Mathews, who loves it so. Carroll Mathews first hitched a horse to a sleigh when he was 5 years old, and he's never missed a winter since, which adds up to 60 winters, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. It's all true. Carroll Mathews, with reins in his hand, must be the brightest spirit in New England.
Steady, steady. Right there. This is the way they used to do it in the old days. Cover ground and enjoy it every foot of the way. Bells ringing and head up. Good girl. Easy does it now. Easy does it on your turn. Easy does it. Now go. Right there. That's the way it was done.
I notice you take the curves kind of slow.
A sleigh tips over very easily. If it's slowing just a little bit and it strikes something solid, a sleigh will flip right over just like as though it were an eggshell. Nothing to it. In fact, this sleigh that you're in has been tipped over.
Oh, it has it?
Right. Go, babe.
Babe is a beautiful Morgan mare named Broadwall Daphne. The sleigh is an 1890 Acorn Cutter, a gentleman's courting sleigh which Carroll Mathews found covered with dust and chicken wire in the hayloft of an old barn. If you come along with the three of them, Broadwall Daphne and Carroll Mathews and the Acorn Cutter, over the snowy hills of Middlebury, Connecticut, you find that you can't help laughing a little yourself.
Well, this is the way to see the winter woods.
You bet it is. Hang on.
Carroll Mathews is almost, but not quite, one of a kind. There are several people left, almost all of them in Connecticut and Massachusetts, to whom dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh is more than a song. The sleighs have been found and restored or handed down in the family, and on winter weekends in the snow-covered meadows of places like Hampton, Massachusetts, you find yourself looking over your shoulder for Mr. Courier and Mr. Ives to capture the moment. Carroll Mathews is always there, often with his daughter Sally by his side, and because he can't help it, always laughing.
In the number one spot, ladies and gentlemen, we have none other than number 39. Carroll Mathews. Middlebury, Connecticut. Well, Carroll, isn't that a handsome rig, ladies and gentlemen?
So they presented a ribbon to Carroll and Sally and the bay mare and the Acorn Cutter, and Carroll Mathews laughed, because you can't help it when you're riding in a sleigh, and everybody went home for hot chocolate. Jingle bells have survived into the snowmobile age because a few people are left who know their secret. Bells on bobtail ringing really do make spirits bright. The next day, when we dropped in to say goodbye to Carroll Mathews, we found him out sleighing with his family, laughing all the way. Charles Kuralt, CBS News, on the road in Middlebury, Connecticut.
And that's the way it is. Friday, February 3rd, 1978. This is Motor Cronkite, CBS News. Good night.